Doom Eternal is the most intense, action-packed shooter you'll play this year. This fast-paced, heart-pounding ride puts you back in the boots of the Doomslayer as you battle demons from hell in a series of ultra-violent, high-speed encounters. The gameplay is as brutal as ever, with a vast arsenal of weapons at your disposal, including the iconic shotgun, rocket launcher, and new additions like the flame belch and the grappling hook. The game's focus on fluid movement and aggressive combat means you'll be constantly on the move, leaping from enemies to ledges and ripping through hordes of demons with satisfying kills. The platforming and environmental puzzles also keep the gameplay feeling fresh, while the story weaves a narrative about the Slayer's past and his endless war against the forces of hell. With its unrelenting pace and heavy metal soundtrack, Doom Eternal is a game that doesn't slow down. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is the latest entry in the iconic Black Ops series, and it takes everything that fans love about the franchise and cranks it up to 11. The game's campaign dives deep into a gripping narrative set in a future plagued by global conflict. It introduces a new set of characters, each with unique abilities and backstory, all wrapped in the series' trademark intense military action. The multiplayer mode evolves with new mechanics like tactical zones and dynamic map changes, creating a more immersive, ever-changing experience. For those who enjoy classic COD combat, the game doesn't disappoint, offering new weapons, perks, and kill streaks, all while keeping that fast-paced, high-stakes gameplay that makes Call of Duty the go-to shooter for so many.
Rally push, that carry. You could be leading us into an ambush.
It's the only way out.
Angels. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 builds on the legacy of its predecessor, taking players back into the boots of a Space Marine fighting against an overwhelming tide of enemies in the grimdark future of the Warhammer 40k universe. This third-person shooter puts you in the role of Captain Titus, a seasoned veteran of the Space Marines, as you battle the forces of chaos and orcs. The game emphasizes brutal, up-close combat with chainswords, heavy bolters, and powerful abilities, offering a visceral and satisfying experience. The improved visuals create a more atmospheric environment, immersing players in the dark, war-torn world. Fans of the franchise will love the expanded universe lore and deep customization options, which let you fine-tune your Marine's abilities. Expect a story-driven experience that will have you fighting for survival in a universe where death is ever present. The Legend of Zelda. Breath of the Wild is not just another Zelda game, it's an evolution of the series, and arguably one of the greatest open-world games of all time. Set in a massive, lush Hyrule, the game allows you to explore freely without the constraints of traditional linear level design. You can climb any surface, glide from mountaintops, or engage in a complex combat system that rewards creativity and experimentation. The game's physics engine lets you solve puzzles in countless ways, and the environmental interaction is incredibly detailed. Combat is no longer a simple hack-and-slash affair. Every weapon has durability and a different feel, forcing you to strategize and use the terrain to your advantage. The narrative is woven seamlessly into the world, encouraging exploration and discovery. It's an experience that doesn't just let you play through a story, but lets you live in a world, making every moment feel impactful and memorable. Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey is Mario's most ambitious 3D adventure yet, and it shows in every inch of its design. The game takes Mario on a globe-trotting journey to save Princess Peach from Bowser's clutches, and along the way, you'll visit whimsical and diverse kingdoms, each with its own unique theme and set of challenges. The key mechanic here is Cappy, a sentient hat that Mario uses to possess enemies and objects, opening up new possibilities for puzzle solving and combat. The creative power-ups and levels keep the gameplay feeling fresh and exciting throughout. Odyssey introduces a ton of freedom in how you explore each world, whether you're jumping through skyscrapers in New Donk City or traversing the desert sands in the Sand Kingdom. The game doesn't just feel like another Mario title, but a celebration of the entire series, blending old-school mechanics with modern design. Metroid Prime Remastered. Metroid Prime Remastered brings one of the best games of the GameCube era into the modern age, with enhanced visuals and smooth gameplay that makes Samus Aran's journey through the alien world of Talon 4 even more captivating. The remaster not only updates the graphics, but also tightens the controls, making exploration and combat feel better than ever before. Players will step into the helmet of Samus as she explores dark and atmospheric environments filled with mysteries and dangerous enemies. The game combines first-person shooting with exploration and puzzle solving, and its non-linear world design encourages players to discover new areas as they unlock more abilities. The haunting soundtrack and meticulous world building keep you immersed as you unravel the secrets of the planet and face off against terrifying bosses. Modern Warfare 2 is a legendary title that continues to redefine the Call of Duty series. It brings back iconic characters like Captain Price and Ghost in an all-new, high-stakes campaign filled with twists and heart-pounding moments. The modern setting is beautifully realized with incredible attention to detail in both environments and weaponry. The multiplayer, as always, is where Modern Warfare 2 shines. Expect a refined experience with new game modes, updated maps, and even more customization options for your loadouts. The gunplay is tighter, the graphics are stunning, and the addition of more tactical gameplay elements makes it a perfect blend of the old-school Call of Duty formula with new innovations. If you love fast-paced action and tactical depth, this is the game that checks all the boxes.
Quiet.
We're working with an ultra-nationalist group. They'll handle operations in the east after the attacks.
Trust the wolf.
You know I do. But this operation failed, so why
It
are
did
we
not
doing
fail.
this?
Take the front row.
Make their brothers make sure of that.
We were supposed to have double the body count.
Trouble.
Someone would have flipped the
Back into the fray!
Blasters up!
For the new republic!
Star Wars Hunters is a unique entry in the Star Wars universe that takes a different approach from the typical RPGs or story-driven games. It's a free-to-play, team-based multiplayer game set between the fall of the Empire and the rise of the First Order. In it, players control different bounty hunters and heroes, each with their own distinct abilities and playstyles. The game's objective is to work with your team to outmaneuver opponents in arena-style combat. The battles are quick, intense, and strategic, with each character bringing a unique skill set to the table. Whether you're wielding a blaster or using the Force, the game provides an exciting new take on the Star Wars universe. Expect fast-paced action and fun team dynamics in this one.
Fire on the hull! Cover me! Immoral back!
Let's go! Time for some...
The people of Cornea are suffering, crying out for whatever help will hear their pleas. Should I turn a deaf ear to those voices, I would have little and less claim to the crown I feel is mine.
Unicorn Overlord. Unicorn Overlord is a whimsical yet dark fantasy RPG where unicorns are more than just mythical creatures. They are central to the game's story and world. The game takes place in a realm where unicorns are revered as magical protectors, but an ancient evil threatens to destroy everything. Players take on the role of a young hero who must join forces with powerful unicorns and other fantastical creatures to fight back against this dark force. The combat system is turn-based but offers plenty of depth, with strategic elements that force you to think on your feet. The world is rich with lore, and the game's art style is vibrant and charming, yet the story deals with mature themes of sacrifice and heroism. If you love RPGs that combine fantasy with a twist of whimsy and a dash of darker storytelling, Unicorn Overlord is a game you won't want to miss.
Kindred spirits ready to take arms in your name.
What say we sing this hymn together?
I want to do what I can to end this war for good.
After what they've done for us, our friends here are honorary Bestrels.
So there you have it, a deep dive into some of the most exciting games coming your way. Each one offers something unique, whether it's the action, the world building, or the unforgettable stories. Which game are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you in the next video.